Hey, I'm Alex with Marc's Mobility, and in this video we're going to show you an upgraded version of a Pride Mobility scooter, so stay tuned. Hey, I'm Alex with Marc's Mobility, and in this video we're going to show you the Elite Traveller 2 Platinum. This is going to be a SKU number of a SC442EMS. That is what's the SKU of this particular product. They do make an Elite Traveller 2 non-platinum version. They are going to be very similar, so if you do stay tuned to this video, we're going to kind of show you the differences between the original Elite Traveller 2 and the Elite Traveller 2 Platinum. Before we get started, I do want to mention if you would go down to the bottom of the screen and hit the like and subscribe button. There'll also be a bell-shaped button that will pop up. If you hit the bell shape, you'll also be notified when we release a new video to the market daily. Once again, there are going to be descriptions to this product and similar products below in the description. So if you are interested in a price of this unit, go down below in the description and you'll have a link directly to this website for this product. So now to get started, the Elite Traveller 2 did come out a while ago, maybe a year ago. This is the Elite Traveller 2 Platinum version. So if you are familiar with it, some of this will be redundant information, but I'm going to go through this product if you've never seen one of these before. Now, this particular unit is going to have a 300-pound weight capacity. It is going to go a little over 4 miles an hour. I believe they say 4.23 miles an hour. I'm just going to round down and say 4. This unit is a portable unit, and it does come apart in 4 pieces. You're basically going to have your seat, you're going to have your battery pack, and then you're going to have a front section and a back section. Now, the heaviest piece on the Elite Traveller 2 Platinum is going to be 39 pounds. If you have the original Elite Traveller non-platinum version, that was only 35 pounds, but they did make a couple changes on this that did increase the weight by 4 pounds, and I'll show you what that is here shortly in this video. Now, there is going to be 2 different battery packs that come with this unit. You're able to get a 12-amp battery pack or an 18-amp battery pack. I do want to mention the 18-amp battery pack is an optional upgrade, which is going to get you a little bit farther distance. So on the 12-amp battery pack, it's going to depend on the person's weight. So you're able to get somewhere between that 6.6 to 8.8 total drive distance with the smaller battery pack. If you go with the larger 18-amp battery pack, you're going to get somewhere between 10.5 to 13.5 mile range. Now, that is bearing on the terrain you're driving it on as well. Because if you're going uphill or you're going through grass or different types of terrains, you're not going to probably get that full distance. Now, I do want to mention that these batteries are sealed lead acid batteries, so they're approved for all transportation. It does not matter if you have the 12 or the 18-amp battery pack for flying or cruises or trains. Some lithium batteries that are not in this unit are not acceptable on some of those airlines, so I do want to mention to you, it does not matter which battery pack you want to go with, you are approved for all types of transportation. Now, an easy transit in this video is going to be something new about this unit that does relate to the batteries. This is a new type charger that they came out with on a few of their newer models. This is a magnetic charger. So if you've ever had a scooter or a power chair before, you know the standard 3 prongs. You got to line it up, and then to get the charge to engage on here, you do have a magnetic end. So all you have to do is take your charger and get it within the range of that charging port, and it's going to snap into place. You even get a red light right here on the plug that is going to show you that you have a connection. Obviously, you're still going to plug the other end of the wall, but for video demonstrations, I wanted to show you that plug. Now, Pride was very smart with this as well. The magnetic portion of this is on this charging port and not on the end of this cable, so that you don't pick up other pieces of metal on the ground on the end of this plug. But that is really amazing for people that have a hard time leaning over, trying to line up the 3 pins. You just get it within range, and the magnetic will automatically grab it and start to charge the scooter. And the reason why I wanted to mention that too is this is a sealed lead acid charger. It's red here on the box. The lithium chargers that Pride has for some of their other units are green, and you really don't want to take a lithium to a sealed lead acid charger and vice versa. So do make sure if you have multiple products, you are using the correct charger with the unit. Now, the units do come in a handful of different colors, but the standard colors are going to be the black, and you're also going to get these cardinal red shrouds with the unit. I believe there's 4 to 6 other different optional upgrades that you can purchase that if you look on our website under the optional additional purchases, you can see the different colors that are available for this unit. Now the seat on this unit, there is only one size that comes on this particular unit here. If you were looking for a scooter of a similar size and a similar build, but you wanted to go with lithium batteries, I'll drop a link below in the description called the Endurance. Now the Endurance is going to look very similar to this, but it is going to have a little bit of suspension. It is going to have a couple different seat sizes, and it is going to have a couple different lithium battery packs. So I'm not going over the Endurance with you right now, but that is just a similar scooter to this if you did want something like this, but you wanted lithium with a bigger seat. So the seat on the Elite Traveller 2 Platinum is going to be 17.5 by about 17 inches in depth. Now the armrests do flip up for easy access on either side, and they're also expandable in width. Currently, if you tucked your arms all the way in, your overall width is going to be just over 23 inches outside of arm to outside of arm. Now some people that want to go on cruise ships say, hey, I got to be underneath the 22-inch opening to fit inside a cruise ship. These arms do come off very easily, and you are under 20 inches in overall width of the wheelbase. So if you took your arms off, you would not have to get a larger handicap room. You'd be able to get a standard room on a cruise ship and be able to drive this right through the door. The overall length of this unit is just under 40 inches. And what's amazing about the Elite Traveller is they have the easy turn technology, which allows the wheels to turn almost completely sideways. So you're able to get a 37-inch turning radius on a four-wheel scooter. That is almost unheard of in the market before Pride came out with this easy turn technology. So 37-inch turning radius on a 39.5-inch scooter. Four-wheel scooter, needless to say. That used to only be on three-wheel scooters, but now you're going to have the stability of a four-wheel with the turning radius of a three-wheel type scooter. Now it still has the same delta tiller between the Elite Traveller 2 and the Platinum version. This is going to have the same setup up here. Nothing has changed. You are going to have a digital, you're going to have your little LED display up here that's going to have a couple red lights, 3 orange lights, and about 5 green lights when you are on a full charge. It's very easy to read. You just know if you're going to have the upgraded battery pack at a roughly 10 miles per charge, you can say you're going to get roughly 1 light per mile. So you will know where you're at roughly. If you have 5 lights left, you probably have approximately 5 miles left of drive distance. Now getting back to the seat as well, this does have a swivel handle underneath the seat, so you are able to swivel this all the way around. Some people like to swivel this, go up next to a table, and be able to turn the seat and stay in their scooter while they want to do whatever they're doing at the dinner table. Now a few upgrades to this unit were going to be that magnetic charging point, but the other upgrade on this scooter is going to be the way that you adjust the tiller. So on the Elite Traveller 2, there was a knob over here on the side, which was kind of standard with most scooters on the market. You have to twist the knob to be able to adjust the tiller. What they did is they added this easy adjustable tiller bracket over here, which you might have seen if you've seen their Baja Bandit scooter or a few of their other scooters. You can reach over like this and push it forward and adjust the tiller, or if you're able to lift your leg, same concept. You can do that with your left foot. Now somebody's probably going to ask me this. I don't know if it's possible. I will ask the manufacturer. It is set up on left-hand side. I don't believe you can switch it to the right-hand side, but I'm sure somebody will ask and we'll try to find out that information for you. But those are going to be the two major changes between the Elite Traveller 2 and the Elite Traveller 2 Platinum. Is going to be the magnetic charge and also the way you adjust the tiller. And the only difference that really did change was the overall weight of the unit. The front end is going to be 4 pounds heavier on the Elite Traveller 2 Platinum over the original Elite Traveller 2. So now I'm going to go ahead and sit on this scooter and drive this outside so you can kind of see that turning radius and what I look like sitting on the scooter. So go ahead and follow us out there now. So what we have here is the Elite Traveller 2 Platinum. Once again, you can see the few different upgrades they did over the original Elite Traveller 2 with the adjustable tiller and the magnetic charge. But what makes this unit really great is that easy turn technology. You can see how small 37-inch turning radius. Now, I'm 6 foot tall, 210 pounds, so you can kind of get a perspective. You can put your feet up here on the tiller, or if you wanted, you could put your feet down here. I want to show you usable floorboard space. I wear a size 12 shoe, but do know if you were to put your feet at a backwards angle, your leg would have to go at a little bit of a backwards angle like so, but you are able to kick your feet up here. That's an actual shroud. It's all part of the frame with this hard plastic shroud. So, I mean, you have to really put a lot of force to break that. It's not just like it's a little bit of a fender. Once again, it is a comfortable scooter, and it does actually slow down when you are going to be going into that turn. And the reason why I wanted to show you that is I was trying to test it earlier to see. People said, hey, if my loved one's going pretty fast, they yanked the wheel sideways. I mean, that's as hard as I could yank the wheel, and it did not tip. So, I mean, most people aren't going to just come into a turn and turn like that. Most people are going to start to begin the turn, and then you can see how it starts to reduce the speed on the scooter. But I did want to show that just for testing purposes, that if somebody was driving and yanked it, it does slow down the speed, and it is still a very stable unit. It's very comfortable with this mesh type back. The seat, I mean, I'm 210 pounds and it's only a 17 by 17 seat, but it still is comfortable even with the distance in between the armrests, and that is adjustable if you do need more distance in between the armrests. Something I didn't mention earlier to you, there are a couple accessory ports up here as well that you are able to put rear view mirrors and cell phone holders, and you can put a rear basket and other type of oxygen holders and walker holders here in the back of the scooter if needed. So if you're looking for something like this, go ahead and give us a call. So to go ahead and do a final summary on this scooter, it has an amazing turning radius of 37 inches, 300-pound weight capacity, up to 13-mile range, comes apart easily in 4 pieces with the heaviest piece being 39 pounds, the magnetic charge, the new easy adjustable tiller. It's really, really a nice economical scooter. So if you're looking for something like this, go ahead and call us at the number below. We'd love to speak to you to see if this is the best fit for your needs.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.